Have you ever had a situation happen where you are minding your own business and all of a sudden a download comes in or a nudge comes in and you feel the pull so much? You're like, I have to do this right now. Have you ever experienced that? Okay, this happened to me, I want to say 2-ish weeks ago. Now, let me just paint the picture. I am literally laying on the couch. It's Saturday night. Both of my boys are entertained. They are playing the PlayStation or whatever they're doing. My husband's at work. I'm day 2 of my cycle, laying flat on the couch with a little bit of chocolate in front of me. And I'm watching Discovery of Witches. Have you ever watched that? It's so good. And usually day 1 and day 2 of my cycle, I am just like laid flat. I'm just like, I am just going to be one with the couch and it is totally fine. And I will get back up to doing my badass things later. I literally got this download so loud. I was like, I've got to move now. I've got to go. Our 2025 energy and intentions just flew in. And I literally was like, it's time. A few days prior to this, I had started thinking about what's our energy and intentions for the new year? What is it that I want to set for myself? What is it that I want it to look like? And I didn't know what I wanted it to look like. I always set a word for the year. That is the home space. It is my North Star that I come back to time and time again. I've been doing this, oh gosh, I couldn't even tell you for how long I've been doing this. Because I am someone that, though I freaking love to set goals, I know that I do better when I'm following the energy, when I'm following the intention, when I'm coming back home to myself, when I'm zoomed out and looking at the bigger picture and the mission, and I'm zoomed in on the hearts and the souls that I'm supporting and the difference that we're making and the impact and change that we're making in the planet. That's how I do better. Sure, I have an idea of what it is that I would like to make as far as income-wise, but for me, it's more about the impact and the souls. The money is a byproduct of me following what sets my soul on fire, following my vision, my intention, and my mission, and living out my soul purpose. Everything else is a byproduct. And that's how I like to operate when I'm working inside of my business. And so I am actually, on the next episode, I'm going to give you some journaling prompts, some reflections, some things to think about from this year in particular, as well as setting intentions for the upcoming year. And look, I know that you and I have an understanding that the actual new energetic year starts in Aries season. We know this, right? But what I want to suggest is that even though we know like the quote new year doesn't actually start in January 1st, it's just based on a calendar that someone decided this is the new year, there is a potency behind it. And I will say this, like I will die on this hill when it comes to like portals and things like that. Like it's all just hype, right? It's all BS, but there is something to be said when there's an energetic intention with a group of people or in the collective all focusing on something. And what I want to encourage you to do is as you are thinking about this for yourself, I want you to think about how can I step into this now? How can I step into the embodiment of this energy now? This is not about waiting until January 1st. It's not about waiting until Aries season with the new energetic new year. This is not about being in the energy of waiting. It's about making the moves now. Where are you in the energy of waiting? And since we're on this topic right now, let's just have a conversation about the version of you that is making the impact that you desire to make, that is becoming or being the healer that you desire to be. She's not teetering in and out of the healer closet. She's not afraid to make the investments that she desires to make. She's not afraid to take those leaps of faith. She's looking those fears dead in the eye. Where is it that you're in the energy of waiting or in the energy of delay? And where else is that showing up in your life? Because I guarantee that there are other areas that it is showing up in your life. I actually just re-signed with my coach for another 12 months. We have officially been working together for 12 months and it's insane. I also said yes to her retreat that is happening in Tulum in January. We're going to Tulum. I'm so excited. And you bet I will bring back all of the wisdom, the knowledge, and share with you. And the reason why I'm telling you this is one, it's freaking exciting. And two, there's so much power that happens in making decisions that are aligned with the future version of you. She's not in the energy of delay. She's going to rearrange things and she's going to make it happen. I already know this. And there's always so much evidence that occurs every time you take a leap of faith. And I'm willing to bet, like, if you looked back at the evidence that when you took a leap of faith, how things landed in place for you, there's just like way too much evidence. Way too much evidence. It's available for you. So you get to take this leap of faith and be supported along the way. And that's why I was like, yes, let's do this. There's also so much power in being in long-term mentorship, like being able to be with someone in an extended period of time gives each other the opportunity to really learn the ins and outs. Like I love this with my clients too. The longer I work with them, the more I can see their blind spots, the more I understand how they see the world, the things that they had been through. I understand what it is that they are needing so I can fully support them. And when I made this decision last year to enroll with my mentor, wow, things were happening at such a rapid pace. What has happened the last year inside of my, like, business aside, like we moved across the country. My husband started a new job inside of his Air Force career. Like we bought a house. Like there's like a whole slew of things going on personally. And also we built a beautiful, supportive company. And then we're getting ready to launch our quantum Reiki certification program in Q1 2025. So many amazing, powerful things have happened because I decided, even though we were moving across the country, I got to build my business in alignment with me, with what felt fun and interesting. And, ooh, I'm hearing this from our community. What if I created this? Or what if I tried this? And in the meantime, we've built some really amazing things. So even though I was moving, I was like, bam, I'm investing in a coach. A few days later, literally, like not even a full week later, orders dropped and we moved in 3 months. Like everything happened so fast, but I was like, I get to be supported during this time. So where is it that you are in the energy of delay? Where is it that you're like, I'm desiring to be the version of me at the end of 2025, but I'm still in the energy of delay? What decisions is she making and how is she moving? So I'm going to dive into this more when I go into like the reflections of 2024 and the energy intentions of 2025 and how you can set those for yourself. So definitely you'll want to listen to that too. But if you are ready to go from hidden healer to hear the FIM healer, you're ready to be in your power. You're ready to unshackle and unbecome the limiting beliefs, the good girl energy, being that doormat, not in my world, releasing the witch wounds, the imposter syndrome, and step into the soul essence of who you are and what it is that you're here to do in this lifetime. The Rising Phoenix doors are officially open for our next round, which starts in January 2025. So if you just DM me Phoenix, I'll put my Instagram link below. Just shoot me a message with the word Phoenix and I'll send the information your way. And this is very much around the energy and intention of 2025 for me. And let's just talk about the change of the podcast. If you're new here, you may not have known, but if you've been listening for a while, I changed our podcast name. It is now Sacred Whisper. Why did I do that? There was such a big piece of me that kept getting this nudge over and over and over that there was a shift happening. And it's the energy of the podcast. Oh, I'm getting chills with this. The energy of our podcast, the energy of our conversation you and I are having right now is not going to change. You know, we do radically different around here. I want us to pull up a seat, sis. Let's have a conversation. or dude. I know we have dudes that listen as well. Pull up a seat and let's have a conversation. Let's get real. Let's get raw. Let's chat about the things that people just aren't talking about. We're going to push the envelope and we're going to see things that are in a different light. We're going to talk about things from a different perspective and see things differently. This all stemmed from what came through that Saturday night. And I'm going to share with you what my 2025 energy and intentions are and my phrase for the year. I usually either have a word or a phrase. And in the next episode, I'll talk to you about what I set for 2024 and how I embodied that. But I decided when that came in, I was like, okay, how do I embody this now? If I am in this energy now, because I'm not waiting till January 1st, I'm going to finish out the year in my theme of 2024. And also, let's just go ahead and have both and play in the 2025 energy now. So we're continuing out the commitment to myself while also embodying the next version of me. Okay. You ready? These energy and intentions is not just about me. It's about you. It's about us. It's about the steps I'm going to take in alignment with this energy that will benefit our vision, our mission, the purpose and passion, the impact we're here to make. This is an energy that I'm bringing into our community. Our podcast, the Rising Phoenix, our mini mind, the membership, our certification program. Like, this is the vibe. And okay, let's just go ahead and dive in. I'm just going to read it from the top. And then we'll talk about it more once I share. 2025 energy and intentions, a new era, a new dawn has risen. No more playing small. We are done playing small. How can I play bigger? How can I be bigger? How can I be more? Fuck the industry. I am the industry. Fuck the algorithm. I am the algorithm. I can pull anything out of thin air. I collapse worlds, stars, the quantum field, the galaxy. I've literally channeled an entire new style of Reiki, and we are shaking up an entire healing industry. I am the one of one. Mountains are moved in my presence, and higher power leads the way. I am the storm. This is where I rise, unbothered, untamed, unstoppable, moving regardless of what's in my path, here to make an impact, move mountains, make waves across the globe, raising the frequency of the planet, helping people heal, and waking up souls who are here to make impact. My 2025 phrase is I am the storm. It means I am the industry. Belief in myself at 100. Being more. Who I am versus doing more. The potency of my own energy. Facing fear and moving. Collaborating and connecting. Embodying my work at 100. Global movement and impact. The world can be thrashing around me, but I am calm in the eye of the storm. I observe, I witness, and make my move through alignment and response versus reaction. Whew. 2025, we are coming for you. So our phrase is I am the storm. We talk about this all the time inside of our group coaching programs that I have. I would dare to say, I'll just say almost, but I would dare to say every single one, but I'll just say almost every single one of my clients tell me that is the energy they feel the eye of the storm energy where they can see what's going on around them. And it doesn't mean that life isn't happening or it doesn't happen, because I promise you it will happen. Life is going to life. But it's where you know you're resourced, or where it's just like, yeah, I see what's happening, but because of the healing, clearing, and releasing, I am unfucking bothered. And I can see the storm coming, but I am unstoppable. It doesn't have to knock me down. What if I planted my roots? And I am the eye of the storm. And I weathered the storm. And I responded versus reacted. And I made moves and I took aligned actions even when it's unfucking comfortable. But I move anyway. With my North Star, our North Star, being raising the frequency of the planet, helping people heal, waking up the souls who are here to make an impact. It's that remembrance. It's stepping, I say this all the time, it's stepping into the soul essence of who you are and what it is that you're here to do. And when I say I am the industry, I mean, no one out there is doing it like you. No one. Yes, you are a healer. Yes, you are a light worker. Yes, you are insert badass ability that you have. But no one does it like you. There's no such thing as a saturated market. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? No, you are the eye. You are the industry. You are the eye of the storm, yes. But you are the industry. One of one. That's what I mean when I say one of one. You are the one. You are one of one. You are the industry. And for me, belief in myself at 100%. Look, I'm human. I'm having a human experience. It's coming back to the belief in my vision, our purpose, the passion, the mission. It's not about me, but believing that I am capable of doing it and being more. So when I say being more, like being bigger, I mean tapping into the embodiment of my own work. This is not who I am externally. This is who I am internally, which is also reflected outwardly. Because when I am embodying my own work, when I am being, it's not about doing more stuff. It's like, how do I get from here to there? Well, sure, yes, you need this strategy. Like, let's not deny that. We've got to have that divine masculine structure in our companies, right? And also, when you want to take things up a notch, it's not about always doing more. I highly recommend the book 10X is Easier Than 2X. It's like honing in on your skills, what you are good at, what you know you're here to do, what's exciting, what sets your soul on fire, and moving forward with that. That's the energy. And also, again, the being more, is turning up the dial on you, the potency on you. I really am craving collaboration and community. And 2025, we're starting that now, but 2025, yes. I'm actually going to be bringing some really amazing women on to our podcast to share their light with you. I'm so excited. So know that that's coming. How can you be you more? How can you be you more? And for me, this also, I didn't read this part, but for me, this is leaving room for magic. Did you notice none of this was strategy based? None of my 2025 energy and intentions are strategy based. I've been doing this for a really long time. I know how to launch. That's not the issue. I know how to create content and websites and automations and things like that. I know how to run masterclass. I know how to do all of that at this point. And so for me, yes, I'm going to look at the things logically where it's like, okay, well, we'll run the Rising Phoenix potentially twice in 2025, depending on our certification launching. Definitely once. We'll launch our mini mind a couple times. Like we are looking at the different things that are in alignment to do. And also, this is more about who it is that I am deciding to be. And so I'm going to teach you how you can do this and how to set really aligned intentions for you. When I say leave room for magic, for me, this is also ensuring that when I'm making these moves, it's in alignment with what my kids need and what our military life requires of us as well. Because my husband's job is very demanding. Most of the time, he is working a lot of hours. He cannot be present. And I have children. We have children. So for me, it's making sure their well being is met, they're taken care of, and I'm taken care of as well. And any move that I make is not out of fear, but I also check in with, is it in alignment with what my kids need and what our military life requires? And so that was like the one, like, okay, I want to do XYZ and I'm going to do whatever I can to do that. And also, hey, hi, I'm human. So we drop back into these things as well. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, or if you don't have Instagram, go follow me on TikTok. We like really let our hair down on TikTok. It is so much fun. So if you're not following me there, definitely go do that. There's so much great content for you around. Oh my gosh, just go. Good girl energy, imposter syndrome. Those have been really big topics recently. I have a ton of quantum illumination Reiki reels or TikTok videos, as they call them there. What else? We talk about trusting your intuition. I mean, all things spirituality, woo, limiting beliefs, imposter syndrome, fears, witch wounds, you name it. We talk about it. We go there. It's so much fun. In the next episode, I am going to teach you how to do this. I'm going to give you very specific journaling prompts to reflect on 2024. This is both what worked well and what didn't work well, what needs shifted and things of that nature. So I'm going to provide you with that. And I'm also going to help you set intentions and the energy for your upcoming year. So you don't want to miss this. Make sure that you slide into my DMs. Let me know what you loved about this, what you're excited about with the 2025 intentions and energy that we have together. Let me know what you love about our new podcast name. Whoop, whoop. I'll see you on the socials and I'll talk to you in the next episode.